Survival experts react to the craziest animal attacks ever recorded. Most people believe animal attacks are random, that an animal suddenly snaps without warning. Survival experts say that belief is one of the most dangerous mistakes humans make in the wild. When experts analyze real animal attacks caught on camera, they don't see chaos. They see patterns. What appears to be sudden violence is usually the result of small human decisions colliding with perfectly evolved animal instincts. In this documentary, survival experts revisit some of the craziest animal attacks ever recorded, not to shock, but to explain why these people were targeted, what went wrong, and which exact moments decided whether someone lived or died, because the uncomfortable truth is that most of these attacks didn't begin with violence, they began with silence. Leopard ambush. The footage opens on a narrow village path in the early morning, when visibility is low and the environment feels calm. To most viewers, nothing looks dangerous, but survival experts immediately recognize the risk. These transitional zones between forest and human movement are ideal for ambush predators. Leopards don't chase and they don't warn, they wait. As the video plays frame by frame, experts point out details the victim never noticed. Shadows breaking their natural pattern, disturbed ground, and the sudden absence of birds. When the leopard launches, it is not frantic or aggressive, it is precise and calculated. This is not rage, it is efficiency. The victim falls instinctively, and that unplanned movement changes everything. The predator loses its optimal angle for a killing bite, its grip slips, and seconds later it disengages. Survival experts explain that had the victim tried to run or fight while standing, the outcome would likely have been fatal. In this case, survival was decided by body position and timing, not strength. Crocodile encounter. Another clip shows a fisherman standing knee-deep in murky water, a scene that survival experts already considered dangerous before anything happens. Crocodiles hunt from below the surface, targeting what cannot see them coming. When the water suddenly erupts, the jaws clamp down and the crocodile immediately begins the death roll. Experts slow the footage and explain that once the roll starts, bones and joints become tools for the predator. Panic causes most people to pull away, but this victim does the opposite. In a moment of extreme pressure, he pushes into the crocodile's mouth, triggering a brief release reflex. It is painful, counterintuitive, and effective. He escapes injured but alive. Experts describe this as knowledge under pressure, noting that without it, survival chances are extremely low. Bear charge. The next video shows snow-covered ground, heavy breathing, and a rapidly approaching brown bear. Survival experts immediately identify that this is not a bluff charge or curiosity. The bear is committed. The victim hesitates, then drops too early. Experts explain that playing dead is not a universal solution and timing is critical. The bear mauls and then stops, not because the attack is complete, but because something else distracts it. The experts are clear that this survival was not clean or controlled. It was a chain of mistakes interrupted by luck, and luck is never a reliable survival strategy. Snake strike. The final footage appears calm at first, showing what looks like a controlled snake rescue. Movements are slow, hands are steady, and everything appears professional. Survival experts rewind the clip and focus on the snake's body language. Tight coils, reduced movement, and clear signs of stress. The strike happens faster than the eye can track. Experts explain that this is not aggression, but fear turning defensive. The rescuer survives because of distance, only inches separating a warning strike from a life-threatening venom injection. Venom does not need time, it needs access, and a single step closer would have changed the outcome permanently. As survival experts review these attacks, a consistent pattern becomes impossible to ignore. Different animals, different environments, the same human mistake. People mistake quiet for safety, and familiarity for control. Animals do give warnings, but not in ways humans naturally understand. What looks like a sudden attack is usually the final moment of a chain that started long before the camera was recording. In the end, one expert summarizes it simply: the wild isn't cruel, it's precise. Animals don't attack out of hatred, they respond to threat, opportunity, and instinct. Humans survive not by being fearless, but by being aware. These recordings are not just moments of danger, they are lessons written in real time, because the wild does not care who you are or what you intended to do, it only responds to what you do in that moment, and sometimes that moment decides everything.